Hey, welcome back to the realest channel on YouTube, and today actually live in my domain, you know what I mean, in my venue.
I'm here, baby.
The Living Sports by Real in the backdrop.
Talk to me.
We have the Wade concert. Wade,
I'm in the building, brother.
hey,
I'm
we've
in
been
the building. This is backstage access I'm getting here.
bro, you're seeing all the mess, you're seeing the raps, the skipping rope,
Yep.
everything that happens behind this camera. But we've been doing gift giving today before we get into today's video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the yeah. So
We've been doing,
you know what I'm saying?
I got this new jacket, right? I'm feeling fly.
Yeah.
I don't know. As soon as I put it on, Wade even said, "You thought of me
Yep.
when you saw this."
Yeah,
I
no.
understand why.
Yeah, I got that vest and I was like, you know what? I tried it on myself. I know what my style is. Levi's and country boy stuff. This fit him better, so I said, you know what? But that's yours.
This
Take
for
it.
the realest.
Now,
I'm gonna be wearing this.
I can't compare to what he gave me back. Let me see this, bro. Bro,
Come on, man.
the limited edition
Come on, man.
Reyes gloves.
They'll
with
never
with
be
the
made
grill.
again.
They're not making them anymore. One of one.
Nope.
My brother. That's love, bro.
Come on,
I
easy.
appreciate you.
This is standard. Over here, when the realist has love, he shows it, and that's what everyone should do. When you have love, show your love, man.
Facts.
But anyway,
What we got?
face to face.
Oh yeah, that's what we doing.
KSI Tempo.
Okay.
I haven't seen it. You were there live. Oh,
Yep.
we're gonna watch this back. We're gonna break it down, and I'm also gonna share some UK snacks with you.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm saying? I'm
Okay.
gonna show you
okay.
some stuff that you haven't had before.
I like this.
You know what I mean? But
yes.
before the people get bored, we're gonna get into the reaction, and we're gonna stop it halfway, and then we're gonna see if
Okay.
your palate is fitting London.
Okay. I'm
That's
down.
what we're gonna
I'm
do,
down.
yeah.
Let's get it.
All right, now let me get the bandy cam. Cristian is actually here, by the way.
Yeah,
Cristian,
in the
it's
building.
not it's not Rums behind the camera. It's Cristian today.
Let's go.
So shout out to Cristian Starboy. Let's go.
Really getting it in, just working on the bags, doing sprint work, getting PBs, in my weight training. Some people like to
PBs,
critique,
huh?
yeah. But even
I hear it.
the 400-meter runs that I'm doing, I'm getting PBs.
Now, nothing that JJ is saying is bad.
No.
Nothing that he's saying
Hard work.
is, it's great. It's hard work, but we just don't need to know.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
He's like explaining the
Whether
things.
I don't need to express to you how many meters I run.
Yeah.
I don't need you to know how many rounds I hit the bag. Just know I'm gonna bang you up.
Straight up.
That's
You-
it.
Why
That's
do you
my
think,
mentality.
Why do you think he goes into all of that? Do you think that's just a way for him to kind of show the public, like, I am working as hard as I say?
Yeah, I
type
think
deal?
I think he's in a similar position to myself. Well, I was in that position where people don't know if you're taking the game serious,
Right.
Because you got so many other things that is big for you,
Right.
Because so 1 minute, your drink's selling out and people are fighting for it, and then people are fighting over your song, and then
Yeah.
so it's like, is this guy really fighting? And then all Jake's showing is, yeah, man, hit the pads today. I punched up this dildo on Christmas. That's what he
Yeah.
was doing. You know what I mean? So everything.
Yeah.
So
Man was training, he's getting ready.
everything relates to fighting.
Yeah.
I'm signing with PFL. It's
Yeah.
all fighting. But because JJ's so talented and he can do multiple things, and his following is so cult, people can. So I feel like he does this to explain to people,
Right. Express
I
it
do
more.
more than what you see.
Right.
But this is all you need.
Yeah.
I don't have to break nothing down to you. I'm not Wade. I'm not Sensei. I don't have to break nothing down to you.
Shout out to Breakdown. Yeah.
But shout out to the breakdown.
I know. I saw what you're saying though. I know.
But
what
you know what I mean? It's
I
like
know what you're
over explaining.
Yeah.
Just know that I'm on smoke,
Yep.
and you'll see me Saturday, face to face, over, no content. You know
That'd
what I
actually
mean?
be dope. I'd be like, dude, clip
Say
it and
no
ship it.
more.
Hey,
I got early lunch.
He
He said, I got early lunch.
Facts, bro. That'd have been sick.
Let's go back in.
Running under 1 minute.
putting that
10.
work in.
Yeah.
Putting that
So
work in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm trying to help him,
we're
man.
not working.
I'm
All
trying to
right, cool.
help,
Yeah,
yeah.
say no more. Yeah.
I'm just ready, man.
Temper, you see him, man. You hear all that, the PBs, all the work, sparring southpaws. How does that sound to you, man?
Man, I'm super excited because I've been on my A game as well, and I feel like it's just gonna be fireworks on Saturday, and we're gonna have some fun.
I gotta know, this is your first main event. This man has done it and done it and done it. He's led the scene. He's experienced the pressure. It's your first time here. Does any of that get to you now that we're getting closer to the fight, especially fighting a man that's already done it?
No, not at all. I mean, my first fight was a co-main?
Co-main.
Yeah, it was co-main. And like I was wondering if that was gonna get to me, and it didn't. It wasn't anything. You know, that day it was just me and Kenny, and so I feel it's gonna be the same tomorrow.
Now, people say,
You know,
when
I
step
wonder
in
with Temper, though.
KSI, it's a different level.
His first
People
fight with
fear
Kenny
this.
was so long ago. Has he put the Slim fight out of his mind? Because he never really talks about it, and I don't expect him to, you know, because why would you? It's
But
a loss.
you think it's something that he might be brushing under the carpet rather than
just
something he
wonder.
tackled.
Right. I just wonder if mentally we got past that point, because you know the question I asked him was more to address the Slim fight.
Right.
You know, because we'd seen him in the Kenny fight and he did handle the nerves well. I was more asking. This main event is something you've never experienced, and the last time you experienced that big fight feel, you know, overt flow, but I think we all knew how it was going to go.
Yeah.
The last time he experienced that, he admitted he had some troubles mentally with what happened with Sensei, and just, it wasn't his night, whatever. I wondered if he was going to go there with it, and he kind of, not that he avoided it, but it's just like it's not even in his mind. You know?
I think it's not going. It's impossible for it not to be in his mind.
Yeah.
You know, when you get knocked out, you realize you're not invincible. I personally haven't been knocked out, but I know I would feel like, damn, I'm not invincible.
Yeah.
I can be switched off, and that will be going through his mind. Everyone always talks about JJ's power.
Yep.
He does have it. He's hit me. He has power. I don't know how much power he has at 77 kg, 75 kg, but when he was at the higher 80s and he hit me, I said, damn, I'm gonna put my hands up with this guy. Even though I can smoke him, let me not do that. Let me put my hands up. It was something to respect.
Right.
So with that being said, that's why I feel like it's long for Temper, because I think the occasion will get to him.
That's the big question. Has he gotten past it?
It's a long fight week. People don't understand fight week is a grueling experience if you don't channel your energy and program your mind right. So you're in the hotel, you're away from home, you're just sitting down thinking about the fight. You can't even, you shouldn't even go on your phone.
Yeah.
Really, because especially when you know everyone's there for him. So it's gonna be in his mind. It will be in Temper's mind, but does he use it as a good flame?
Right.
Or does it freeze him?
Yeah, that's the question.
That's what we're gonna find out tomorrow night.
He said, people fear me.
Well, I mean, that's why people keep pulling out. You know what I mean?
The people pull out. They don't show up. You're here to fight. You're showing up. Do you fear this, man? Does any part of you fear that moment at all? Because that's what a lot of people are saying right now. Is Temper ready? Does he fear the nightmare?
No, I don't fear the nightmare, man. I don't fear the nightmare, man.
I think he means that as well.
You believe
I
it?
do. I don't think he fears JJ.
But I mean, it's one of the ones where, you know, you have to, I guess, show face, and then as soon as we get in the ring, and then I just put it on him, he's gonna be like, damn.
Well, that's interesting because you keep.
What do you think weird about this? Obviously, I understand the situation. I understand who you are, right?
Yeah.
But when you were sitting there, what was the energy given?
I felt the same way you felt when Temper answered that, and I like I said, I watched Temper train the other night as well. I feel that he's not afraid of him.
Yeah, I don't.
He's not afraid of him. Tommy's not a guy that really puts a lot. Like, if you know Temper, and I don't know him very well, but I know him well enough to kind of get his personality. He's not a guy that really holds on to a lot mentally or physically. He's just very laid back, lets stuff go.
He's chill. You can tell he's chill.
Super chill.
Let everything slide off type thing.
So when he says stuff like that, and there is a different intensity about him, especially with Malik Scott, which we're going to get to here in a second, being in camp.
Right.
There's a different intensity, and when he said that, 100% I believe it. And I also believe that KSI does believe that a lot of people still fear him. You know?
I do believe that. I don't think he is making that up. Like, I think he does believe a lot of people fear
the people
him.
Pulling out, I mean, that's going to convince him as well too, right? Like, you have a guy that's supposed to fight you, he won't fight you. Logical reasoning says he doesn't want that smoke.
This is the thing, right? Temper is definitely not afraid. But just because you're not afraid doesn't mean damage can't be done to you.
Right? Yeah.
You could be scared of dogs, or you might not be scared of dogs.
You
But
scared
the
of
dog
dogs,
will
Viddal?
bite you.
You scared of it?
No, not anymore.
Okay.
I used to be, but I don't mean even though I'm not scared, dog could still bite me. Right?
It's true. It's true.
So sometimes when people are scared or not scared, it doesn't make a difference to the outcome per se.
Yeah.
Just saying. You know what I mean? So that
Train your dogs well. Don't let them bite people, bro.
so is You know, yeah,
No.
for real, train your dogs well. But
Exactly.
it is the point.
I get what you're
It
saying.
could that could be the case.
But no, I don't think Zipper's scared.
I don't
At
think
all.
he's scared.
No.
I don't think he's scared. This is where you get into the bit about Malik Scott, right?
I think so.
Okay, let's see this.
Keep talking work rate. He's not
Yeah,
ready for
yeah.
that work.
Well, it's just the pace. Like, I feel like a lot of boxing matches can be at such a slow pace, and I'm just there like, let's go. Like, I'm not here to just, you know, look at you and just watch and just try and play.
It's
this,
true, bro.
what
This
he
is
does.
evident.
game.
Yeah.
does, yeah.
I'm there like, okay, I'm gonna jab, and I want to see some openings. I want to see what's going on.
Right.
I want to see if you can handle the pressure, if you can handle just just everything about me.
Yeah.
I want to see if you can handle it. And yeah, I
He
feel
pushes
like
fights,
with
man.
that,
That's what he
it
does.
kind of
He pushes
makes
fights.
people drown, makes people panic, makes people go, oh shit, man, he's putting me on a pace that
It's
I
not.
ain't never
You don't
been
every
before.
day want to tell people
I
what
ain't
you're
never
gonna do,
been
though.
this tired in my life.
And it's on the flip
And yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
be tired as
Do you know what I
well.
mean?
but
Because I don't
just
believe
know
this
you
is like a
can be
decoy of, hey
as
man, I'm
fit
gonna
as
do
me,
this, and then
just
actually
because
comes
of
out and
how
does
much
something.
I
else.
don't know
saying
about
this is what I'm gonna do.
Ah.
Like pretty weird Taylor, I'm gonna do
I
peek.
don't know about that.
And I'm gonna attack.
Well, you keep saying
I feel
I
like
don't
JJ
know, but
does the
that's
same thing.
'cause
He tells you like this is what I do.
maybe you actually don't. Maybe you actually don't. But I know what it takes and how much I push myself. And you know, have you ever, for example, in training, got to a point where your brain is telling you, nah, man, I can't do this anymore. I gotta stop.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Sparring, yeah,
So,
absolutely.
No, I mean, but like, truly, like, even on the Versa climb or doing bag work, where you're just there, like,
100%.
I need to like fake an injury, or I need to stop or something just to get you.
It's interesting you
bro.
said that.
Yeah, come
I
on.
need to fake an injury.
I picked up on that when he said it. It's obviously gone through his mind, right? And
Yeah,
everybody,
yeah,
it
something
goes through
goes through my-
everybody's
yeah,
mind,
yeah,
right?
of course it does. It
You-
does, it
any
does.
way to stop when your body's saying we need to stop or something catastrophic.
You just wanna
is gonna happen.
you wanna quit.
Yeah.
You wanna take a step out. You
Yeah.
know, I think when you're pushing yourself to a certain limit, you know, it will crush your mind.
Yeah.
You're looking for a get out clause.
Yeah.
You
And
wanna-
I say that everybody experiences it, but not to the degree that KSI is talking about, I think.
Mm.
Because you do have to push yourself to an extent. And this is something that I think you pick up with KSI a lot. He's very prideful in the work he puts in.
very prideful.
Because it almost is like he wants to show you, you're not doing the work I'm
I'm
doing.
doing
Right.
more than you.
Right.
Yeah.
When he's like, "How have you ever felt like you're gonna just die?" He genuinely doesn't think no one like that anyone else feels that because of the work he puts in.
And he does put the work in. JJ trains extremely hard. When his mind is put onto something,
My question
it's a
is
lot.
this: if that person has put the same amount of work in, and that's not the only thing that they have, then what happens, right? And we haven't seen that with KSI yet. He's been able to outwork a lot of guys.
That's true.
But if it is one of those situations where, okay, we both put the same amount of work in, I put myself through hell in training, what does KSI fall back on then? Right?
That's a good question. And also, back to the point of people fearing him, and he believing that people
Yeah.
fear him. Right? You got to put it into context. Now, I'd say, okay, people fear me as a boxer.
Yeah.
I know there's a category that definitely don't.
Right.
And like we said about fear, it doesn't matter if they do or don't. But there's a category that don't, and when you pick in that category, the chances of them pulling out significantly decreases.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna pick Wasabi, high pull out. This guy's not fighting. Dylan Dennis, the backside, he always pulls out.
Right.
So when you're picking in the category now of the people who want to fight, how many of those people are scared of you?
And how many of them put in that same amount of work?
And how many of those put in the same amount of work? You see what I'm saying? So now when we ask that category, are you scared? Because there's fighters out there with like the Canelos in the traditional world, Jake in this world, where it's like, okay, no matter how good you are, this is a long fight for me.
Right.
Right.
It's going to be a tough fight.
It's gonna be a tough.
And the reason
fight
you bring
for
up
me.
Jake is because what KSI said. That's the goal.
Yes, and he keeps putting him as M. Bison.
Yeah.
Stop giving him M. Bison
Yeah.
status.
Yeah.
You're M. Bison. And I hope JJ sees this. You are M. Bison.
Yeah.
Yeah? Not Jake. So you can't keep saying my end goal, my end goal. Because you're giving this guy Isaac Frost level for those that play Fight Night Champion.
I was gonna
Isaac
say
Frost.
he's going deep on these cuts. Okay.
He's the last guy in the game.
Yeah, bro.
You get me? Stop giving him Isaac Frost. He don't.
No, I rock
he
with
don't
that.
deserve
I
it.
rock with that because JJ saying that makes it seem like Jake's on a pedestal.
You giving that energy.
that you have to reach up.
Yeah,
and grab.
man. Fuck that, man.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? You're not. We're peers, and if we're not peers, I'm above you.
Treat Jake the same way you treat Temper.
Same man.
Yeah.
It's a man.
Yeah.
That's it. There is not Engo.
Right.
Come on, man.
Let's go back.
Okay, well, I mean, if that's the case, then then maybe you're ready to enter the ring with me, man.
We're gonna swabble, man.
But
We're
I mean,
fucking swabble.
for me, I mean, well, I don't think there'll be too much squabbling if I'm being honest.
I think that's interesting because Temper has been saying a lot this week.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
gonna have a hard time touching him.
Yeah, that's just false. I'm gonna be all over you, man, and you're gonna want to play the outside game. You're gonna try and hit me, and I'm just gonna be like, that was tasty, bro.
Go eat those.
Yeah, man.
What you saying about that?
I get hit hard, and I've never been dropped. The only time I've ever been dropped is when I fought Logan. That was the first time I've ever been dropped in my entire life, and now.
What are you saying about that? This is something that
I don't
concerned me
know,
when I
man.
heard it. Because I've heard JJ's been talking like this all week, where he said, I'm going to walk through everything. If you hit me, great. I'm going to eat that and I'm going to go
It's
through
the
it.
wrong mentality.
Yeah.
It's the wrong mentality. Also, we have to be careful with words.
Yeah.
We have to be careful with words. Your sentence can't be "I've never been dropped" and then followed by "the only time I've been dropped."
Yeah.
You either been
Well, that's,
dropped
you
or you have.
obviously been in camp with a long
Yeah,
time.
no, he's never been dropped in sparring.
Right.
He's never been dropped in sparring. Let me just confirm that. Everyone might be thinking, nah.
Yeah, because I've never
I'm
never
about to
asked that
reveal
question.
some shit. No, I'm
I've
not.
never
I'm
even
not.
known. Like,
No. He's not been.
that
dropped in
impressed
sparring.
me to a degree that, because I never heard him talk about it.
No. He's not been dropped in sparring. The only time I have seen him touch the floor was with Logan.
The Logan fight, yeah.
Now the mentality is not eating punches.
Right.
We're not in the game to eat punches.
Right.
We're in the game to deliver them, slip and slide them.
Yeah.
We're not here to eat them. And I would say this to JJ. I don't say anything I wouldn't say someone's face.
Yeah.
That's just not how I
Yeah.
am. Right. Logan don't know how to punch properly. Logan doesn't throw uppercuts with the technique that, maybe the realist throws it. So if it can hit you wrong and it can drop you, you can be dropped.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be focusing on eating punches.
Right. You don't want to defend. with
Yeah,
your
what you
chin,
should
right?
say is whatever you throw, good
not
luck
there.
hitting me because I'm not there anyway.
Right.
And if you miss, be sure you will get hit. You will be countered.
Yeah.
Rather than I'm going to eat them.
The way you said that.
Do you know?
No, but I understand.
Do you know what I'm saying?
No, 100%.
This is my boy. This is my boy.
This is your brother right here.
This
This
is
is
my
something
brother.
that you would tell him.
And this
here
is something I would say to him before the fight. I'm
Yeah.
no longer his coach,
Yeah.
but I still have a voice.
But
And
that's
he
the
can
thing is-
still see my voice.
100%. And I think him hearing that, obviously, I don't think he's gonna go in there and be like, yeah,
No,
hit me in
no,
my
I
face.
don't take it
But
literally.
what I think he does mean is, it doesn't matter if you do.
Yeah,
I'm
I
still
believe
gonna be
he.
here.
I believe he means
Right.
that as well. But people underestimate the power of the subconscious.
I was gonna say sometimes willing that stuff, saying it and willing it into existence is a real big thing because subconsciously you start to think, okay, this is how the fight's gonna go. He's gonna hit me.
Yeah.
Like you start thinking he's going to hit me.
Right. So now you're thinking he's gonna hit me. He's gonna hit me. Of course. He's
Now
gonna
you're
hit you, bro.
preparing for him. To
It's a
attack.
fight. He's gonna hit you regardless, whether you decide you want to eat them or whether you want to avoid them.
Right.
He probably gonna hit you anyway.
Yeah. Just the mentality of
Just the mentality of it. So you gotta wire your brain the correct way.
it. Yeah.
That was when he brought me down, hit me back in the head, But it was a great uppercut. It was a fantastic uppercut. But I was still there. I was
He
still
was.
I still stood up, maybe too quickly. But I was still, aware of everything. Yeah, everything was spinning, but I knew what was going on, etc.
Yeah. And he
So,
did scrap it
besides that-
after that. He
Yeah.
went straight
Worked
back into
on,
scrapping.
my
Yeah,
neck
1 round
muscles to
5.
make
Yeah.
sure,
Came after.
everything is just more tight and just so I can take more damage. And yeah, I just don't see you being able to stop me coming in the inside.
Tomorrow's a new day, bro. You're gonna get stopped tomorrow.
So that's why if I was Temper, I would ask what you said. So if you can't get an inside, what are you gonna do, bro?
Yeah. Because that's 100%. JJ laid it out what this fight's gonna be.
Yeah.
Temper
so if
keeping
you
this the
can't
fight
get
long.
inside, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
That's what I'd ask. because I know you're hell bent on your plan. You're firm, concrete.
What would you say?
set.
What would you say to KSI? We can't get inside. That jab, say it's round 3.
Yeah.
And Temper is two rounds in the bag because
Good
that
question.
jab is going on.
Yeah.
What do we say?
I've been in that position. Logan was doing it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I said to him, scrap him. That's what I said. Well, I didn't. My dad actually told me. My dad was in the corner for the first KSI Logan fight. And I was watching it. And my dad was like, hey, you're going to have to tell him to fight him, you know. He was like, trust me, I'm telling you. He ain't going to outbox him on this one. You're going to have to tell him to fight. So that's why I put in the ring, took off my jacket. I said, yo, you got to fight, bro. Go ahead and fight. Yeah. And then that's when the fight started balancing out. So in this case, it's the same thing. If you're not getting inside with what you're doing, ramp it up again. Because JJ has the ability to do that.
I was gonna say, when all else fails, the cardio is there.
He has the ability. A lot of guys are like, oh, I could go for a bit more, but you know, I don't want to get tired. JJ can go, all right, gear 4 didn't work, bang, okay, I go here, gear 5. And then, can you match gear 5?
Yeah, not a lot of guys can.
That's the question.
Yeah. So if all else fails, slam on the gas.
Slam on the gas, hands high, banging season.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Bomb swinging, but with the hands up.
But
that's what I say.
I like it. No,
you
I
don't
like
believe
that.
Promise you.
No, but I know you don't believe that.
I do believe that.
No, but Temper, man, come on.
Promise you, I believe that.
No, but
again,
you
I
don't.
agree with you.
Yeah, I think he believes it.
Oh wow, you. I just find it hilarious because it's just because everything I know and like I always tell.
Temper looks at him with a smile of, I'm gonna let you just do your thing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna let you just chat, man.
Yeah.
You say what you have to say. He doesn't give off any other emotion than, yeah, man, you can talk if you want.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And I
like,
think
that's the vibe I get from him.
It's tough because it's like, you know, KSI feeds off it sometimes too, right? So the Logan stuff, he fed off of Logan, like playing the stupid games and the maps, and it got to him, but it got him angry. And that's not a guy you want to see in there. That's the nightmare came out, you know what I mean?
The nightmare needs to be contained.
Yeah. And that's what Temper's doing. He's just letting him, okay, you talk. Cool.
You talk, you do what you need to do. We're gonna have a quick break. We're gonna have a quick break from it. We're halfway through. We're halfway through the reaction. We're gonna have a quick break right now.
What are we saying?
You know, mouth's getting a little dry, and I need the juice.
Not me.
Right.
Not me.
I want you to try something.
Okay, let's try.
Right.
What
So since Wade has touched down in the UK, you know, he's gonna pick up the typical drinks. Right. He's gonna be doing the tourist things.
Yeah.
I'm telling him we're gonna show you how we really do it over here.
Okay.
Here we have a bigger juice.
Okay.
Bigger grape. Yeah. Now, this one, my mom, I used to get in trouble with. I was drinking this as a kid because it's not the best thing for you.
Clearly, yeah.
But the flavor is the best thing for you.
Okay.
So this is, you know, original Jamaican drink. As you know, that's my heritage.
Bigger juice.
Bigger juice. That's what we call it. It don't say juice on the bottle, but the fact
it does say though, I am Jamaican, so I can clearly confirm that it is a Jamaican style drink here. Okay.
So we're about to give Wade some of this.
I'm gonna rate this. What are we saying? Out of 10? Is that what we're doing?
I think because it's.
Oh, it didn't even fizz, bro.
Hey, listen.
That's crazy, Cristian. It didn't even fizz. He opened it. He opened it. I didn't even hear it.
You can see like little carbonated bubbles.
It's a little bit.
If you look ultra close.
Okay,
You know what I'm
here we
saying?
go.
But we're gonna do it out of stars. We're gonna do it in stars.
Okay,
Can we
5
do it in
stars.
stars?
5 stars the highest.
5 stars.
Okay.
5 stars.
5 stars the highest. Here we go. Hey man, you know what? It's a good blend of not too carbonated, because sometimes you get a Fanta or something and you throw that back and your esophagus is on fire.
Right.
That's not. But also it's not super strong either.
What's the vibe it's giving you? Does it compare to something?
Listen, you can have that with the Popeye's chicken sandwich, bro. I'm just saying, you can have that with
and
a
we
nice
got
burger.
Popeyes here now as well.
You can have that with some chips or crisps, since I'm in the UK.
Crisps, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna say
Cristian,
out
you're
of
gonna try it.
5. Yeah, Cristian, you try. Out of 5, I can't go 5 all the way. Give me 3.5.
Okay.
Give me 3.5.
Okay. That's, you know what? That's
You know
cool.
what I'm saying? Because if I crack open a Mountain Dew Code Red, I might go crazy. That's a 5 out of 5.
Hey, Mountain Dew Citrus Blast.
Oh yeah, that's
is
your
a
shit.
5 out of 5.
Okay.
But the fact that you rate Mountain Dew
Yeah.
that highly on
Oh,
the
yeah.
5 stars,
Oh yeah.
this is why we're boys.
Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna bring quickly, swiftly into the next snack. We got the kettle chips.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, Kettle chips.
I'm familiar with kettle, but this is a little bit of a different flavor.
This is the sea salt and balsamic vinegar of Medina.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Put that right there.
I don't know who Medina is, but she sounds nice.
I don't know who Medina is either, but I know that this is high quality crisps, hand cooked.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, hand cooked.
Right,
Medina cooked it herself. You know what I mean?
You go, man.
So I know. Listen, I'm a sea salt and vinegar fan. Ooh, that'll open up your lungs. I'm a sea salt vinegar fan, so this is already gonna be high on my list. You know what I'm saying? So let's try it out. 5, bro. That's a vibe.
We're gonna have more content coming to you, some more UK snacks and stuff.
You got more of that coming.
I just wanted to incorporate into the video. I'm very nostalgic today.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So it's a 3.5 for the big one.
And a 5 on
And a 5 in the kettle chips. He's even placed them in the headphones so they're standing
You see that
up.
stand? You see
Easier for him to reach
Easy
into.
access, bro.
So I believe you with the 5. You crunch away because you was there today. I'm just gonna have a look at this.
The audience that I believe I'm on a different level because I truly am, and I just need to keep showing people. Right. Like I know what I've done in training, I know how hard I've worked, etc. And obviously the people don't know that, so that's why they're gonna be like, "Oh, you just channel."
We said that. Yeah, we said that. There it is.
Right. But Saturday when I show everyone what I'm about, then people are gonna be like, "Oh, maybe he's actually better than we thought." Yeah. And then I'm gonna up the level.
Don't matter what people think.
I was gonna say a lot of what JJ has done in this last week and the way he's talked about his fights is, I want to show everyone.
It don't matter, man. Just do you. Yeah. Just do you, man.
Because does it really matter? What we talk about with JJ a lot is how he looks as a boxer, right? But does it really matter if he gets the job done? This is something I've gone back and forth with my head on, like
100%, bro. You're on the money. You're on the money.
Like, does it really matter? Yes, we want to see, like, relatively how is he looking compared to Jake as his skill level.
Right.
Sure, we want him to get better, but the ultimate goal is to win the fight. That's it. It's that simple.
I'm gonna drop some game on you guys right now. Deontay Wilder, not the best boxer ever. Extremely effective. 10 world title defenses back to back. Started boxing at a late age.
Yeah.
Right. Olympic bronze medalist.
Yep.
Manny Pacquiao, one of the GOATs of the game, throws punches with his feet coming off the ground.
Yeah.
There's even a clip of Manny Pacquiao throwing punches like this.
Yeah. The double fist.
The double fist.
Yeah.
8-weight world champion. If it works for you, it works for you. So Jake can box how Jake boxes. That clearly works for him. If JJ finds what works for him and it's not pretty on the eye and he beats Jake Paul, is anyone going to say how pretty it was? I'm waiting. No. Back into the reaction.
Well, even more, find even tougher opponents, and then Jake Paul, and then I just flatline him, and then it's gonna be like, wow, KSI really is that guy, and then I'm just gonna celebrate.
You gotta get through me first, though.
I'm going to get through you.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
I'm going to get through you.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Bro, you can hit me as hard as you like. It will do nothing to me. Okay, I've been hit by people 90 plus kilograms, and I'm knocking them down. I'm knocking them out.
I hope that's true.
Yeah.
I'm obviously I'm not around to see it.
Yeah.
I did want to ask.
But I believe my boy. And that's great news if that's happening.
Everyone has a button.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, yeah, but like, that's
just because you've been hit by like stronger people than me doesn't mean you've been.
Yeah, but I mean that.
Place.
Yeah, but then I just know footwork wise,
Very
being able to get that angle that you want. I'm not gonna let you use that hand.
You don't know.
But I do.
But you don't.
Because I've sparred 111 rounds of pure work, of pure like people going at me, like
that's not
going to try and knock me out. We've literally paid people.
He's not gonna try
and knock KSI out.
Did you hear that?
And they
were paying him to sparring partners to try to knock him out. Come after him. I don't know if that was in preparation for Temper or Danis, but that's not gonna be this fight for Temper.
Yeah,
like he'll if he sees weakness and he lands one, obviously he'll follow up, but he's not gonna be front foot swinging bangs.
The reason why I don't think so, and the reason why there's no point in saying these things is because I could pay multiple people to try and knock me out. That does not determine their ability.
And ultimately, it doesn't matter, right?
It doesn't matter.
Right.
It doesn't matter how many people
Okay.
you spot.
Viddal the Rock, you know what I'm saying?
That's what they
Viddal
say.
the Rock,
That's
right?
what the Rock does.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Attitude era is my favorite era.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? War is war.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
There you go.
But for real, even if Cristian, I could pay you to try and knock me out. What difference it make? Right. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When you got the gloves now, so I'm gonna be easy with what I say.
Yeah,
But
watch
there's
out now.
powers in the rays. You know
Watch
what I
out
mean?
now. Watch out now. Real Riz.
The real rays. And talking about things like that, myprotein.com, use Viddal and check out. You get your discount and all the good stuff.
They're like, fucking hell, I can't do this pace. This pace that KSI is on, it's ridiculous.
Temper, you hear about that pace, you hear about work rate. You even hear him say, I'm going to take a couple to get where I want to get to.
Yep.
You're with Malik Scott now, obviously a renowned head coach. You guys have been working on some things. Do you think that's his detriment to come in and say, yeah, I'm willing to get hit. I'm willing to take a couple?
Do I
Because
think that's his detriment? What you mean?
will that be to his detriment? Because like you said, everyone has a button. And the more of those you take, especially from a guy like yourself, tall, lanky, can hit from the outside.
I don't know. I think you're in for a big surprise tomorrow.
Yeah, but give me something. Give me something like.
He's
what
like,
is
yeah,
this?
man, come on, man. He's like, give me more than that. Tell me about the sprints or something. Tell me about the sparring. Tell me about the heavy bag,
You
man.
feel
Tell
your
me.
skill level
That's
above
what.
KSI by a great deal. You feel like he relies on pace and pressure and work rate more so than his actual
I
skill.
believe my skill set is higher in boxing.
Okay, what with shot selection?
Shot selection, defense,
Okay.
just controlling the range,
Okay.
and boxing IQ.
Okay. Give me an example
What you mean?
of your boxing IQ. So let's say I come hit you, I double jab you in the face. What are you
I
doing?
thought that was
But
so
you
funny
wouldn't.
during the interview.
He said, so, all right, cool, let's do the quiz time. Now, if I double jab you, tell me what you're going to do right now.
The fact that he said, if I double jab you in the face.
In the face, yeah. Tell me what you're going to do.
Yeah.
I like that energy. I like it.
Yeah.
It's funny. That's funny. Let's watch that
I double
again.
jab you in the face.
Mm.
What are you doing?
But you wouldn't.
Temper, I want to know.
Move on, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
going
just like, what
6
are we
rounds,
doing?
18 minutes in there.
He said, but you wouldn't.
You haven't done that amount of time yet.
Mm-hmm.
You've prepared, you've trained. You talked about getting this done by knockout. How do you get that done?
I'm just gonna catch you at an angle, you know. I'm gonna find the angle and I'm gonna catch you.
I can't wait to see this angle, man. Why is that 90-degree angle? What 86 degrees?
I'm dead.
What we're gonna protract it out? Like what are we getting?
He made the Temper shot famous, used angles to hit that one, so maybe KSI.
What do you think? Pause it there.
Yeah.
If Temper was to win,
Yeah.
how?
I mean, he's not far off what he's talking about, right? If you catch KSI coming in and really, I think it's going to be set up off a jab. It has to be. It has to be because what you're needing to do to KSI is make him miss and make him pay. But you can't give away the game too early with him. Just like any other fighter, and you can speak to this.
Right.
You show your hand too quickly on a shot that you really like and you know is going to land, they've already adjusted and they move on, right?
It's true. Very true.
They're worried about it. We're not going there. We're going to move to our left. We're going to get away from that big hand. So, essentially, if you're Temper, you take that first round, in my opinion, and you make him miss a lot, right? You're out of range. You're keeping that jab there. You're framing. You're not letting go of this one. But then as KSI gets more comfortable with missing and coming into range,
He let it go.
bang. That's what the only way I can see him
Right.
catching him at an angle like he's talking about is that way.
He's gonna have to be a master of distance.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to be a master of distance. If you could give one piece of advice to JJ to help him in the fight against Temper, what would it be? Just one piece of advice that is so essential. You would not leave it out if you was in the corner yourself. What would you say?
Patience. Patience. It doesn't have to be
That's
done
a
in the
good
first round, you know? I know he's talked about wanting to get Temper out, and I think that's more of a pride thing because Slim did it in the second, and he wants to get him out beforehand.
But this is what I mean, man. You
Yeah.
can't feed the people
Yeah.
these things, because when you feed us first first round,
And
and
then
then
it
it goes to 4.
Right.
Then you're on Twitter getting hotted.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Yeah, and for a performance that quite frankly over 6 rounds could be even more impressive. You know, if you dominated over 6, but you didn't get the 1 because you said it was going to be in 1, now it looks like you didn't live up.
And
go again.
people don't respect your opponent.
Yeah,
I've been in that position. People don't respect your opponent. I knock out a guy in 50 seconds. Everyone says he's dead.
Yeah.
No one went and saw the fight before that.
Yeah.
Or the fight before that. When he was actually challenging people. Everyone goes, I've got Viddal next round 15. He must be dead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if he KOs Temper in the first round, it ain't going to prove nothing more.
Right.
No one's going to respect Temper anymore.
Right.
Everyone's going to go, all right, well, should have fought a proper fighter then.
That's the tough situation JJ's in. I would say patience is his virtue here, because again, you rush something here, and in a blink of an eye, in 10-ounce gloves, it can change.
It can change. It can change.
I think I want to see a little bit more patience. I want to see a little bit more movement, and that power is still going to be his biggest asset, but patience is the key.
I'm interested to see how hard JJ hits at
That
this
way.
weight.
I
know
he packs,
Temper's not far. He don't live far from this weight.
but also Slim at 69 put Temper down. And I know if we're playing the comparison game.
No, true.
KSI's got banged.
See, this is why he's here, because he spits the game.
Yeah.
That is very true.
Yeah.
So I think JJ hits harder than Slim at 69 kg. Yeah.
How do you get this done? You're hearing him talk angles. You're hearing him talk boxing IQ, ring IQ, footwork. How do you get it done?
Like outside game, I've got a few tricks up my sleeve. And then inside, I just know he's just going to struggle. Like, no one switches like me. Even with, me jabbing, I just know I'll be able to get on the inside super easy. I know I can cross step. I can change stances. I can fight southpaw and orthodox as well. So, yeah, I'm able to just find the right angle in order to get on the inside to really work you. And, I love body shots. I love body shots because, the head's not always there. So, you can, slip and slide or move back or as much as you want, but eventually I'm going to get that body, and that body is going to slowly break you down. So if I don't get you the first round, I'll get you the second round. If I don't get you the second round, I'll get you the third
That's the
round.
mentality.
I was like,
That's the mentality right there. You activated it right at the end.
Yep.
If I don't get you in the first, I get you in the second, but I'm going to get you.
Yep.
And that's it. I like the body talk as well. Everyone likes the clean head punch, but I'm glad he understands the value in hitting the belly.
Start to just break down and be like, wow, I've got 6 rounds of this and he's not slowing down. And then, at that point it's GG, well played. I'll shake your hand, be like, thank you for entering the ring.
It's going to be a lot harder than you think it is. Pause.
JJ, I think JJ doesn't believe it at all. I don't think it's gonna be. He believes it's gonna be a hard fight. I don't think he. I
agree.
Genuinely don't believe.
I think JJ is looking at Temper like, I'm gonna run right through.
Yeah, like I don't know what you think you can do to me, but
whatever.
I just hope that mentality.
This is why I think the first round is so important for Temper. I mean, for JJ too, but gaining, and not that you're in there to gain anybody's respect, but gaining JJ's
No, you
respect.
do. You're right. You have to gain the respect.
Is such a big deal, because if not, he is going to absolutely do exactly what he's saying and walk right through whatever he throws, cross step, switch step, whatever he wants to do to get inside, work the body, and come upstairs. That's what's going to happen if Temper can't hold him off of the jab.
Temper needs to touch him, and JJ go, oh, that was more than enough.
Let me slow down.
If he hits him and he goes, I can eat them.
Yeah,
he's gonna get
bad.
Swarmed. He's gonna get attacked.
Entering the ring.
It's going to be a lot harder than you think it is. Pause.
If you wanted to be sure, but it's...
He thought on it for a second.
He
that
said,
was the funny part.
Pause.
Temper, what are your final words to KSI, man?
I'm just very excited for tomorrow. And I appreciate the opportunity.
No, of course.
KSI, final words before you step in with him.
Thank you very much for entering the ring. Big respect. It shows you are a fighter, unlike Dylan Dennis, who is not a fighter. And man, I'm very excited. Should be a good fight. And let's do it.
Respect is mutual, bro.
Of course, bro.
There it is, folks. This is your main event tomorrow night, live from OVO Arena. Only.
There it is.
Hey, that was interesting.
Yeah.
I think me and you are more interesting.
You know what I'm saying? We do our best. You know what I mean?
Like in it today.
Oh,
Maybe not across the span of the 12 years these goats have been doing social media and got bored.
Facts.
But I mean, right now, me and you are
killing the game.
We're killing the game.
Name a better duo.
Name a better duo, and then we got 3 of us. Then we're gonna have 4 of us.
Bang.
We're just gonna take over this thing. So,
give me your thoughts though. To wrap this thing up, you know, KSI started off. You didn't like some of the messaging, but he kind of ended strong with.
He ended strong.
Yeah.
They say it's not about how you start; it's about how you finish.
Facts.
He definitely finished better than he started.
Yeah.
He just doesn't have. You don't have to prove yourself. You don't have to speak nothing to no one.
Yeah.
That's the key thing that I take away from this is if you don't have nothing to say, then you don't have to say anything.
Right.
You don't have to prove to anyone. You don't have to spread the word. You don't have to tell everyone the meters and the per miles you're doing.
Right.
Don't worry about it.
My big takeaway is pretty simple. Temper is not afraid.
He's chill.
He is 100%
chill.
believes that, and this is something you have to have. KSI, half the battle is thinking you can actually win, and Temper does think he can win.
Temper believes he can win, and I don't. Temper doesn't think as much as JJ thinks of himself.
Yeah, and that's I think the first time we're starting to see a little bit of that. That people are looking at JJ and saying, "Is he still that?" Which is maybe
he still
why
invincible.
Maybe why he is talking so much about proving this, proving that. And on JJ's side, I think, like I said, his mind is impenetrable. If Temper can stick one on him, that's going to change things. But if not, he's going to run through him like hot knife through butter.
And even if Temper does land a good one on him, as we've seen against Logan in the second fight, he will continue.
He'll keep coming.
If he's not dead,
yeah,
he will continue to attack. When Weller was attacking him in the beginning, he got attacked. He came back. He attacked again.
Yeah.
The first fight, Logan was attacking him. He came back. He attacked again. And that's the spirit. That's the fighting spirit. And I predict, and I've always said this, I've added in a little bit to my prediction, actually.
Oh, okay. Let's hear it.
JJ either knocks him out early.
First round.
Yeah. Didn't expect him to be that quick.
Yeah.
Tempo didn't expect him to be that quick. Wham, bam, out. Or round 4 or 5.
Okay.
JJ stoppage.
Since I am commentating, I won't offer a prediction.
You can't put a prediction in there.
I will say that those two scenarios, early KSI or as it goes longer, wearing at the body of Temper are likely. And I guess less likely, Temper pulls something off here. You know, again, we'll see how much the Malik Scott factor weighs, but
yeah, it's not impossible for Temper to win this fight. I'm not gonna sit
path.
here and act like, oh man, this is Swarms and Pinedo.
No,
because
there's
it's definitely not. Yeah. Temper has the physical attributes to give JJ issues, and that's what makes the fight interesting.
Yeah.
I just don't think he has enough experience to keep off his style. To fight JJ's style, it requires a certain level of knack and a certain level of training.
Yeah.
And I just don't think Temper's reached that phase yet.
No fun. Yeah, I see what he does.
Yeah, man, got bars. But yeah, we're gonna round up the video, man. It's been a great video. It's been a long video. I know it was longer than Cristian expected. He was getting a little bit looking at us like, yo, bro, speed it up.
Yeah.
But I think it was golden.
Yeah.
Right, and it's a rare thing that you're gonna be in the Living Sports Stadium. Yeah, so love to the people. Make sure you like and subscribe. The breakdown, the wave concept, real wheels, rolling cheeky.
Ooh,
Cristian. Yeah, go and follow the platform, show love, and enjoy the fight.
I'm too cool for the rules, baby, get off of me. Never need no push, I do it all for me. Keep a couple real hitters, got them on call for me.